Thank you so much. And my name is Mr. Tijani Malakani, and I happen to be a professional teacher. I am also a member of so many organizations that are related to education. And as your teacher has said, I have some couple of awards that I've achieved through my dedication as a teacher. And one of them that I feel about is that I'm a Microsoft expert educator. I began to be a member of that movement since 2011 till to date. So I have been all over the world learning how best can I help students. And the other award is the Mandela Washington Fellowship, which got me to study in the United States. I studied leadership. And the other award is the Global Teacher Prize. The Global Teacher Prize came after I had done amazing work in my country, Lesotho, and around the world, helping teachers and students to become the best versions of themselves. And also one organization, AKS Foundation in India, also honored me. That was the year 2019. I got to have an amazing award from India. And locally, I happen to be one of the best innovative teachers in Lesotho, which is my country where I am right now. And today I'm with you, and I just hope to have the best day of my life for talking to you. I have spoken to Indian students some time back, several times, and I was just looking forward to talking to you today. So I feel so happy. I feel so happy. I see seventh grade class and eighth grade classes, and I just can't wait. I just can't wait. So
yes,
let's get to it.
yes.
Good afternoon,
Yes.
sir.
Good afternoon to you.
My name is Somyasri, an 8th grade student from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. Namaste from India.
Stay.
I'm so proud to ask you a question. Can I ask, sir?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
What kind of schools are popular in your country, public or private?
Oh, thank you for that question. Most of the schools here in Lesotho are mostly public schools because they are government funded. The government does a whole lot of job to help such schools. Of course, we still have many private schools, but one thing that I can tell you is that of late, they are gaining more popularity because of the type of education they offer and because of the need that is arising right now, which is to study job-ready skills or essential skills, as other people say them. So you normally find them in private schools. So basically, to answer your question, primary schools are more, or they're many more than the private schools.
Thank you so much. Here is another question. Subramania Srinivas, over to you.
Sir. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. This is Subramanya Srinivas, 8th grade student from Z.P.H School, Ilavaram. I would like to ask a question.
Okay.
Can I ask, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
What kind of technology is used in classrooms in Lesotho?
Okay, the kind of class technology that is used in classrooms in Lesotho, I will start with the technology that I use, right? I use Kahoot, which is a very interactive platform that allows children or students to do some assessment tasks. And it's more interactive in that you can be able to use your smartphone to connect. So basically you are connecting with the teacher via a screen. So everything that will be projected on the screen, and it's a very cool way of learning. The other tool that I use is Flipgrid. Flipgrid is another good tool that enables students to collaborate. Like you can collaborate with my school, and you and my students can be able to share ideas. So in a very big platform. And we also use Microsoft Teams, which also allows collaboration to happen between classrooms or between schools. And we do have a challenge, I might say, that some teachers are not able to use digital technology in their classroom, not because they don't know how to use it, but because they're afraid. It's like it's intimidating to them. So in my country, we are trying by all means to use digital technology to teach, and it is helping a lot. It is helping a lot. Thank you for your question.
Thank you,
so
sir.
much.
Good afternoon.
My name is Ritika, an 8th grade student from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I am so privileged to interact with you. Namaste from India. Here my question is, could you please share your successful journey as a teacher?
Oh, thank you so much. What is? How do I say your name again?
Could you
How do I
please
say?
share your successful journey as a teacher?
Rutika, can you explain your name, please?
Rutika.
Ruchika. Yeah. Okay. So Ruchika, I think the outstanding success in my journey as a teacher was when I was nominated the top 50 best teacher in the world by Vaki Foundation. So I got to fly to Dubai to get my award, and that was the most remarkable event in my life as a teacher. I say that because I had worked for so many years. This is my 19th year as a teacher, and that was the cream, de la cream of my journey as a teacher. So I was so happy, and that is the outstanding one. I've got several achievements, but that one is the most remarkable in my life. Thank you for your question.
Okay, here is another question. Nandakishore, over to you. Nandakishore?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
This is Nandakishore, an 8th grade student from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I would like to ask a question, sir.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
What are the skills of a digital citizen?
The skills of the digital citizens include how to be safe on the internet and to evaluate the accuracy of digital media and social posts, and also to be aware of your online actions. That means you have to take responsibility of everything that you post online. And the other skill that you need to have is how to be safe and create safe space for other people while you are online. So that needs a lot of training. That needs a lot of consideration with whatever that you post, with whatever that you put out there. It can be pictures, it can be videos. It needs to be very considerate. So those are the skills that one must have in order to be a very good digital citizen.
sir.
Good afternoon, Rutika.
Sir, Madhvi, sir.
Okay,
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. I am so glad today to ask you a question. Here my question is, could you please tell us about education system in Lesotho?
I should tell you the STEM education in Lesotho.
Yes, yes. So education system, actually, basically what education system is prevailing in your country. That's what our question.
Okay, thank you for that question. Basically, the education system here in Lesotho is designed in a way that it covers education from kindergarten, which is crèche, and it is designed in such a way that it addresses the problems within the country of Lesotho. And we do have the government that supports education, and it supports education from high school as well as tertiary. So all the students, in fact, not all students, but a certain number of students that do the course that are government endorsed, they are being sponsored. So normally students will be choosing programs that the government sponsors. So that is how the arrangement looks like. And from there, we do have some of the programs that are not having a proper, how do I put this? They don't have a prescribed arrangement like the public schools. So someone may come up with a school, maybe they do something like occupational safety, and they do all the syllabus, they do all the programs that can run the school. So basically the government takes care of all the education that is within the country.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
My name is Fatima, an 8th grader from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I will so glad today to ask a question. Can I ask, sir?
Go ahead, Fatima.
What are 5 important qualities of a good digital citizen?
The qualities of a good digital citizen is, like I said before, it is knowing how to be safe on the internet. And again, the other quality is making yourself knowledgeable about the upcoming technologies. That says you can never be left behind of what is happening on the internet or online. So you have to be constantly learning about the new technologies that are coming up and learning how you can use them productively and also how you can be safe. I will always talk about safety because on the internet or over the internet, there is so much bad that is happening. So we need to be making sure that you stay safe as our students. So those are the main qualities of a good digital citizen.
Thank you. Padmaja, do
Thank
you
you,
have any
sir.
question?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
My name is
Yes.
Padmita. I am a 7th grader from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I would like to ask a question. Can I ask, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
What are the challenges of digital citizenship?
The challenges of a digital citizenship or a digital citizen are that there are scammers all around. There are scammers. There are people who can hack into your space or into your accounts, and that can put your life in danger. So the other challenge is meeting people who are not considerate over the internet, people who can talk bad or talk so low about you, and that can actually affect your confidence. So normally what I've realized is that people who do good on the internet, that is people like you who are very careful. Um, People tend not to like them because they always uphold good values. So you have to be very confident in whatever that you do, so that when those challenges come, you know that that is just for a short space of time. So you need to be very, very careful when it comes to that. So all those challenges, they are there. Always make sure that you are safe. Use reputable websites if you are looking for something on the website. Always make sure that you don't click on suspicious links, you know. So that is how you can actually run away from those challenges.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Lesotho, in fact, is one of the tiniest countries located in
Yeah.
continent. So, in fact, people still think that it is a part of South Africa because it is because of its location, probably. So, could you please tell us about the customs, cultures, and traditions of your country?
Thank you for that question, Harry. The traditions in my country. Let me start with the customs, right? Basotho are a friendly people, and they are loving, they are welcoming. But one thing that I'd love to talk about is what makes my country special. Like you said, it is completely landlocked by South Africa, and there are only 3 countries in the world that have that status. And the other special thing is that we, like I said, we are loving people, and that makes us so special. We have a very special blanket, and that makes us so unique whenever we go to any other place around the world. And we have a very special hat called Mudianyewe, which is conical shaped. So its design has been derived from one prominent mountain here in Lesotho. And Lesotho is also, like you said, it's a small country, but it has some significant landmarks within it. Like we have the highest, lowest point on Earth, and that that place is only found here in Lesotho, and we we have a lot of mountains, and one of the names that is given to my country is the Mountain Kingdom, or the Switzerland of Africa. Oh. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing that those mountains have a lot of, kimberlites. We have diamonds. We have a lot of minerals, precious stones, and we have a lot of water. We have a lot of water in Lesotho that we even export it to South Africa. So basically, that's what makes my country special.
So it looks like your country has a lot of resources to be named as a rich country, because every precious metal is available in your country is being exported to South Africa. That means you must be a rich country, I reckon.
Of course, we have a lot of resources, but I think that the country still has to do more in making sure that it gets a lot of money, as I might put it that way, from those resources, because in terms of processing those minerals, we always rely on other countries. Like we have a lot of diamonds here in Lesotho, and very good one, by the way. But for it to be polished, to be cut, it needs to be carried to other countries. So I think we have to do more as a country so that we can benefit from those resources.
Yes. So already proved a best teacher in your country, not just in your country, in the whole world. So how about the teachers that work in different sectors in your country, whether it is a public sector or private sector, how they are updating their knowledge to match up with the 21st century needs?
Thank you for that question, Harry. The country has come to a point where they realize that teachers need to be empowered, teachers need to be capacitated, and I might say we the country isn't doing much to support teachers. This time I'm trying to be honest because myself, I've taken it upon myself to make sure that teachers um, are more exposed to professional development. Hence, we had a teachers conference, an international teachers conference, where we brought in speakers from around the country and the neighboring South Africa, even Ghana, to come and help teachers to have the best tools that they can use in their classroom. So we are basically working hand in hand with the government that is in place to make sure that teachers are in a position to to deliver using the latest methods, to be aware of the teaching trends that are available. And we are doing a lot. We are doing a lot. Of course, the government is supporting to a certain extent, but to be boots on the ground, to be very, very hands-on, it needs people who can actually take this thing to the people who are teachers in this case. So the government is having plans, but I think it's not doing enough to actually reach out to teachers.
Yes. So what are the languages that your students learn at school?
Oh, the languages. Okay. We only have two official languages here in Lesotho, being our mother tongue, which is Sesotho, and English as our second language. So those both languages are regarded as our official languages. So we only have two.
So another question that I would like to ask, in public school system in my region, the government, local government supports a lot. If you are a public school student, you can get textbooks and you can get uniform and you can get a free meal. Everything is provided to the students free
Wow.
of cost. Yes. So
Okay. That's interesting.
everything is free to a student that comes to the public schools here in this part of India. So how about in
Okay.
your country? Do the students get any kind of free incentives uh, from the government if they step into the public school?
Yes, of course. I think the arrangement is similar. Like the school that I'm teaching at right now, it's a public school. So they have meals, they have everything paid for them, the stationery. But as for the uniforms, the parents will be providing for uniforms. And of course, if the government cannot be able to supply some of the things, the parents just have to come in and get those things for their children. So I think we are similar to that extent, whereby the government can pay something, and kids just go to school.
Yes. So in this 21st century era, in this era of technology, so what
Yeah.
kind of subjects that your kids are learning? Robotics, AI are the two subjects that are incorporated in each and every country's curriculum. So how about there in your country? Are these two subjects are part of your curriculum right from the primary to secondary?
Thank you for that question, Harry. Robotics and coding. I'm mentioning those two because those are the ones that I'm passionate about. They are not yet being made part of the curriculum, but they are making a buzz as of now because people are now realizing how important those two courses or those two, subjects are important in our daily lives. And I think that is what makes me to be very, very passionate with actually helping students who are going to be our engineers, our, researchers, and they are going to be part of the movement that is going to help the country to be best developed. So, to answer your question, they are not part of the mainstream curriculum, but many schools are now um, taking those courses seriously. Because with my organization, Stimulus Robotics, we are going around the country to make an awareness as to how schools can use or can incorporate robotics as one of the subjects, very critical subjects.
Yes. So here is my last question. So virtual.
Yeah, go on.
Today we are able to interact with one another. You are actually from African continent, we are from Asian continent, but still we are able to talk with you just like our neighbor, just like our just next to our neighbor. So thanks to our technology and thanks to the internet facility. So today, today we made it possible, of course, but it's not our greatness. It is the invention that made us able to talk with each other. So using this technology today, the world has become a global village, and we are making many sessions every day. And you, from your side, you are giving this kind of accessibility to your students. You are connecting your students with the rest of the world. I am also doing the same. So what do you say about the uses of these sessions?
I think these are the most opportunities that we can give to our students. It's the priceless gift that we can give to students, and I want to believe that they are happy wherever they are, including this particular class that we are having right now. And we just have to appreciate the goodness that comes with digital technology, the ability to communicate, just like we are doing right now. We are making a world just a global village, and we just need to appreciate the power that technology has in our as teachers. So I'm very we can be able to connect two different worlds together in just one uh, you know
Single
platform. And
yes.
yeah, and it's just amazing. So I think our students need to actually appreciate people like you, because if you didn't have this mind, you wouldn't be doing this thing. But I have to appreciate the kind of teacher that you are, and I just want to say to your students that they have the best teacher around, and they can rely on you for any good thing that it can help for them to be better people in their lives. So technology is the way to go.
Thank you so much, Tejani. And before we wind up this session, could you please give your valuable message to my students?
Oh, okay. So the message that I got for them, which is the word for the day, is always strive for excellence. And those words are so big and so important nowadays, because you can be just a student getting average marks, but if every day you strive for excellence and always work hard, making sure that you are always on top, making always that you are, out of the league. That that is what will make you remarkable. That is what will make you outstanding. So always look for excellence and impact.
Thank you